3 rings for the elven kings under the sky. 7 for the dwarf lords and their halls of stone. 9 rings for mortal men doomed to die. 1 for the Dark Lord on his dark throne in the land of Mordor, where the shadows lie. 1 ring to rule them all. 1 ring to find them. 1 ring to bring them all, and in the darkness bind them in the land of Mordor, where the shadows lie. My precious. Hello YouTube viewers, and thank you for clicking on this video. As you can tell from that intro, today's video is going to be Lord of the Rings themed, or Tolkien themed. For those who may not know, I am a huge Lord of the Rings fan. I love it as much as I love Star Wars. If one were to ask me to choose between the two, I wouldn't be able to, because they are both equal, in my opinion, and it's like trying to choose between chocolate and vanilla. You can't pick between the two because they're both so good. So, I'm going to show off and unbox or unwrap some of the pickups that I got from my recent Barnes & Noble trip to my local Barnes & Noble. The first item I want to show you all is my 2024 Tolkien calendar with illustrations by Alan Lee. The second thing that I will be showing you all today is the 2023 illustrated edition of The Hobbit, or There and Back Again, A Hobbit's Tale by Bilbo Baggins. And while I was there, I picked up the illustrated edition, all-in-one volume of The Lord of the Rings. Oh, I will also be opening that on the video as well. So, without further ado, let's start with the calendar. Got my scissors to cut the plastic off. Oh, that's good. Alrighty, now that we got that open, let's take a look at some of the artwork. There's a little note. Oh wow. In January. February. March. April. May. June. July. August. Oh wow. September has the Fall of Numenor. October. November. And December. And a look at 2025. And the back. Sorry about the quality of the video. I am recording on a Google Chromebook. My previous computer basically bit the dust, and I'm trying to save up until I can afford a new one. Which, working a part-time job in retail, won't happen anytime soon. So, next up is The Hobbit, the illustrated edition. This just came out September of this year. Oh, we're gonna open this bad boy up. This goes with last year's illustrated edition of The Silmarillion, which I also have and I will show in a later video. Ooh. Alright, so here we have The Hobbit Illustrated Edition. Nice, beautiful green covering. And the spine is blue. Here you'll see, not Elvish, but Dwarvish, which reads The Hobbit, or There and Back Again. Well, if we open it up, we see there is a map inside and a little description. Before we take a look at the map, the dust cover you see the lonely mountains. Oh, what makes this edition better than some of the others, you may ask? Well, a lot of Tolkien's illustrations have been added and in color. There's a list of illustrations. Some early sketches of the map. Trying to find some other... Ah. And if you flip to the middle, it's got a ribbon bookmarker, blue, to match the tone of the book, and another illustration. And at the end of the book, we have another map that we will look at in just a bit. And a brief autobiography of J.R.R. Tolkien. So, let's take a look at the first map. The first map is the map of the Lonely Mountains. Thor's map. I love the work they put into the maps. And you can create your own moon runes by shining a light on this end, and it'll show up on this side. Oh, that's very clever that they did that. A lot of detail has went into these illustrated Tolkien editions. Even though they've done the Silmarillion and the Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit, I hope they continue with unfinished tales. And then here we have a map of the Wilderlands to trace Bilbo's journey and the dwarves. Oh, that's it for that. And now we move on to the Grand Jewel. I've been a fan of Lord of the Rings ever since I was about, I'd say 6, maybe 5 years old. My father would read me the books day and night. I owe a lot of the fandom that I'm a part of today to my dad. Ah, got it. Nope. It's funny, my dad always did voices of the characters when he would read me The Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. And others. He had the original paperbacks. Oh, here it is in all its crown and glory. Printed in red text. Here we have the Eye of Sauron and the ring inscription. And on this side, in Elvish, we have the ring inscription, or just the ring verse. One ring to rule them all, one ring to find them, one ring to bring them all, and in the darkness bind them. Well, this one is illustrated as well, and this one has a map. Notice the border lines are red. And you have a brief description. And this is the all-in-one version, so it has basically Fellowship of the Ring, Two Towers, and Return of the King. This one also has illustrations. There's one. Another one. And the chapter headings are in red. And sometimes there are some little sketches. And this one also has a bookmarker ribbon. This one is white. And yep, there is a map at the end of it as well. And another brief autobiography of Tolkien. So, we will take a look at the first map. This is a map of Middle Earth during the Third Age. And the second map is of Gondor, Mordor, and Rohan. I'm honestly in the middle of a reread of The Two Towers. Almost done with that book. But, I'll probably have to read The Hobbit now, just to see the new illustrations in the book. So, without further ado, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you would, leave a like, feel free to comment on the video, and subscribe to the channel for more future videos to come. Thank you. Peace.